Bit of a different video today. I want to talk about motivation and why we do things and why we should do things as creatives. It's my firm belief that you need to have a strong passion inside of you that's driving what you do, and that you are seeking to create for your own personal fulfillment as an artist, and that your motivation is not external. You're not motivated by money, you're not motivated by fame, you're not motivated by the desire for accolades. But if those elements are your primary motivators, well, I'm not sure that it's going to be enough to see you through all the challenges of a creative pathway. Now, you might be wondering what this footage is on the side here. And I put this up because it's a shoot that I did last night. I attached a camera to my DSLR as I was shooting a friend of mine for SUPERCollctr. And that's a new project that myself and some friends have put together. The reason for this project is quite personal, in that myself and this group of friends, we all are passionate to create on our own terms. That is reflective of us as artists. And we all have a lot of projects on the go. We all have multiple full-time careers, but yet we've come together to do this project. And this photo shoot that you're looking at here was something I did last night. I have picked up my camera again because I have had phases where I shot before. I went out with a friend of mine and put him in the SUPERCollctr outfit, and we just had fun with a camera. And for those of you that are following me on social, you would have seen that earlier today I released this material. But why am I doing this? Well, it's for the passion of it. It's for doing creative projects for the sake of it. Fundamentally, what you're seeing behind the scenes, that you're getting a little ride along on top of my camera, is a project that's going down for the sake of itself.
Back to the wall.
It's an act of creativity, an act of collaboration that has no major commercial purpose behind it other than the act of creation and going out with a friend of mine to do something fun. And this is the thing I want to encourage all of you to do, is to find a way, at least sometimes, to do projects for the sake of it, for the enjoyment of making things, the fulfillment of self-expression in a creative project. Because this should really be the foundation of why you're creating. So as you go, and maybe you get into a rhythm and your project takes more and more form, then you can start to add a commercial program behind it. Then you can start looking at how do you make money with it? How do you make a living from this? But at the beginning, you should be creating projects for self-expression and fulfillment, for the love of the act of creating and seeing a vision through. And that's what's going on in this video here, is you're seeing me doing that, because this is a very new project, SUPERCollctr, and we're all anchoring ourselves in the act of creation. Just pure creativity, working with one of the people in my community. The location is also part of a wider community that I'm a part of, and we're just creating. And I would encourage you to think about this. Maybe this is something you can do for yourself, is come up with a small creative project. Maybe it takes 1 or 2 days to execute from start to finish. It might be a collaboration with a friend of yours, another creative, and just play. And make sure that there's some of this in your life somewhere. You're seeing me doing it here. I'm watching this with you, and it feels good. It's a happy moment, and this is really what it's about when it comes down to it. The joy of creation, and this is how we find fulfillment. Yes, you need to make a living somewhere, and you might have to have a side project, a side gig, or things that are more commercially oriented, but somewhere in the mix for you, you should have this kind of creative project, okay? We'll talk to you soon, and please like and subscribe as always. I appreciate your support. Okay, bye-bye.